call this meeting of Beaufort County Board of Education Agenda Setting Committee to order. It is September 12th at 5 p.m. It's being conducted via Zoom and also broadcast on the county channel. Our first order of business is approval of the agenda.
I move we approve the agenda.
I second it.
Second, in discussion, all those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Middleton, aye.
Okay. It's unanimous. If we could stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of
The United States of America
and to the
and the
republic
republic
and
for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible,
with
with
liberty
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Our cadence was a little off, but we did it. The next item is approval of the August 29th meeting minutes.
I move we approve the meeting minutes of August 29th.
I second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor, aye.
Aye.
Middleton, aye.
That is unanimous. And now we get to the meat of the meeting. Setting the September 20th agenda.
Can you all see that?
I can.
Yes.
What time should we start executive session?
Well,
I
what's-
don't believe that our executive session items are, I mean, there's not too many of them. I've got 3 of them on here right now. I don't know if Wendy has any legal updates or not, but the first item I have is a proposal for St. Helena Gym that's out of 8%. The second is Bluffton High School GMP for phase 2 technology infrastructure. That's referendum. Then there's a personnel ratification report. And Wendy, I don't know if you have any legal updates.
Wendy, you're muted.
Excuse me, I may have one legal update. So we can put in one, Robin, for pending legal matter. Thank you.
Earl Campbell, your hand is up.
Yeah, I was gonna ask Superintendent, could Mr. Grissom give us an update on the gun thing at Whale Branch on executive session?
Yes, could be, I guess, a safety and security thing.
And I can add that language, Robin, for you.
So is that 5 o'clock or 4:30?
It looks like 5 o'clock would be okay.
5 o'clock to me.
Okay.
5 is good.
Okay. Beaufort High School is doing a virtual, so that would be virtual for student performance.
Okay. And then we have students of the month.
Yeah. So far, 1.
Okay. All the comments. Chairman's report. I don't think the chairman has anything. Or. Wait a second. The chairman might have something to report. Because the chairman got a letter from the School Board Association about delegates this year. So, yeah, I'm going to mention
Okay.
2020 delegate assembly.
Asking who wants to be delegates so they can get it sent in.
Yeah.
School Boards Association.
Yeah, we have till November 14th to do that, but we might as well get it out.
Okay.
Okay.
Um,
finance.
Operations meets tomorrow.
Okay, that brings us to your section. Frank?
Okay. I've got, really, it's like a couple of things that we're tossing around for the student achievement piece, but as a placeholder, I think what I'll just put down is MTSS. And then, and it may be that one, or it may be something else, if that's okay with you, that's related to student achievement. And then further on down where it says fiscal responsibility, my understanding was that on that ESSER update, I think it's going to be talked about in the finance committee piece, as I understand it, that the ESSER update would go to the finance committee and out of finance committee, as opposed to in the superintendent's report.
That's the motion up under the finance. They're recommending it to go to finance, let them vet it, and then move to the next available meeting. So I didn't know if we were going if we are putting.
You still have to have it on there in case the motion doesn't pass.
Got it.
Right, if the motion passes, then this is void.
So you're really looking at it really for the next meeting, the next time.
Yeah.
Correct.
Got it.
I can't imagine the motion not passing, but I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Tina's hands up.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. I was thinking that, that we would just still have the ESSER update so we wouldn't get behind. I mean, as opposed to now wait another month for that to go to the committee. So I would leave it there and do both. What's the issue with that?
No, I think that's what we're doing. I don't think there's an issue. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's what David was saying too.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying the opposite. Sorry. David.
No, I think David was saying leave it there. Yeah.
Okay.
Because what if the motion doesn't pass?
Well, I was thinking if the motion does pass, leave it there and just do it at this meeting.
And then at the next meeting.
Yeah.
Another meeting for it to go to the finance committee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think, Robin, under chairman's report, you want to just put SCSBA delegate assembly. Thank you.
Mhm.
All right, nothing under other matters, Frank?
No.
Okay, that sounds good to me. And we have a donation. We have the consent agenda. Okay,
Tina's hands up.
go ahead, Tina.
So, hi. So we could have another board business action item. I believe, David, you and I and Frank got the notification from Debbie Elmore that they actually did not accept the legislative proposal regarding basically allowing public schools, your traditional public schools, to have 25% of the staff non-certified. They didn't accept that. She wrote us that we can bring it forward to the delegate assembly, bring it on the floor. So we could vote on it on this meeting. I don't think it really has to go back to legislative committee because we already brought it out of committee and brought it forward. We don't have to do it this meeting. It's far from the delegate assembly, which is typically in early December. We can wait on it. Debbie Elmore did send me, and I think she did not copy you or Dr. R proposed language if we bring it to the floor of the assembly, and you have to submit it in advance. That's really the best way to do it if we're going to bring it to the floor. So the South Carolina School Boards Association Board of Directors is not going to put it on the legislative agenda. It was voted down.
I think one of the reasons they may have voted it down is because after we had submitted that, right, or the board had submitted that as a topic or an agenda, the governor has convened a task force on certifications, really basically teacher certifications, and possibilities around that, recruitment efforts around that. So that might be a reason they didn't take it on, because it seems like they've got a task force that's going to be reviewing it and bringing recommendations forth to them. And so they may just be waiting to get that. But it'll be a while, because that task force was just recently convened, and I don't think they're going to meet at all until the new state superintendent is elected.
And so,
Yes, go ahead, Gina.
so that would be in a way too late. I mean, we're talking then, our November meeting, and we're probably going to need to make a decision on it before then. So you want to put it on, and I'm happy to we can load in the documents that Debbie Elmore supplied. And because I had her put it in writing. She first called me and I said, we really need to have it in writing. And then, that they did not accept it. They actually initially did accept it, and then they decided no with more discussion. And then the proposed language, and we can decide at this meeting whether we want to do it or not.
Yeah, let's put it on.
Yeah, let's
Get it out of the way. Let's get it out of the way.
dispose of it. Thank you.
So what is it? The legislative?
We can just put SBA
Proposed legislation proposed.
or maybe we should put that they, why don't we just say discussion, possible vote on legislative proposals submitted to SCSBA.
Discussion on possible proposal.
Discussion and possible vote
On
legislative proposal submitted to SCSBA. And you can say our board's legislative proposal.
Are you going to say on educator certification requirements or what, Tina? So
No,
the
because
public
they
knows.
broaden, it's broader than that. They brought, it could be broader than that. So I think
Okay.
we should leave it the way it is, and everybody can look at the documents, and Robin, I'll forward you the documents from Debbie. So those will go in board docs.
Mhm.
Thank you. So it should be discussion and possible
And,
vote.
yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, let's look at our loose ends list. See.
So there's some things that we said work session, but they might have been taking place and I didn't take off. Like discussion on specific transportation routes. Was that given to you, Earl, directly, or was that a?
Well, the last time I said you could take that off, everything was.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, there's some things I wasn't sure, so I'll delete. Delete that. That's been done. The program at Williston School District.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Mrs. Walton was gonna check on that.
Okay. So I'll leave that there. Update on any blanket easement in the district. Was that information, Mr. Smith's online, was that information provided to you, Mr. Smith?
I think we were still working on that. No, I don't think we received that yet.
Okay.
Mr. Smith, on that one, on the any blanket easement, you're talking about Beaufort Jasper Water?
No, that was district wide.
Yeah, but I understand you mean district wide, but we're really talking about the Beaufort Jasper Water, right? Those are the ones that come looking for easements.
Well, really, any this period, any easements that we've given anyone.
Okay.
Daycare issues for staff, is that not,
I
do
mean,
I keep that or do I take that off or what?
I would say let's keep it on there for the next work session.
Okay,
And that's part of, I know Frank, you and I talked about that comprehensive plan. And that would be like one part of a comprehensive plan for staff recruitment and
Yeah.
retention.
I mean, we do it. I'm not sure I know what the specific ask is about that item. You know what I mean? I understand your point about that's one of the things we do in the plan, but on the particular item, yeah, I'd like to follow up on that and see what she's asking about.
I think we removed the effects of the recession on the district moving forward.
Yeah.
Remove that.
okay,
Mental health initiatives, that is Ingrid also. I'm not sure if that's an overview. I'm not sure. So let's just leave it for the next work session.
okay.
Executive session folders is Mr. Smith's. I guess we can add that to the. My understanding is that is the point is what stays in executive session folders after there's a public vote and what can be taken out of those folders. I believe that's the issue. Is that the issue, Mr. Smith?
That's along those lines. That's correct.
So it seems to me that's a quick closure item and we could probably put it on this agenda.
Okay, where should it go?
I guess under board business action, that's really no other place to put it. Discussion. Let's put discussion of executive session folders after public vote. So I think that's the issue. Dr. Quads?
Yeah, I think Wendy's going to have to weigh in because it's really a FOIA issue. For example, the personnel ratification report is released to the public with modifications. Like, as I recall, like you, right, Robin? Like,
It's redacted, yes.
yeah, it's redacted. So some of the stuff is already, but I think
Oh, that's,
nothing legal is going, I mean, I would almost, well, I think it really should be a Wendy discussion, superintendent, because of the liability.
Because we talk about matters that involve attorney-client privilege. Or
Exactly.
sometimes we have proposed contractual matters, and if that information gets out in the public when we're in proposed negotiations on a contract, it will ruin our contract. So we have certain items that are not public information after a public vote because there are
Exactly.
items that are not voted on. So
right.
this
is the discussion we need to have, I think. We can't really have it in this meeting.
And that's what I was.
So we can have that discussion in open session. Certain these, personnel ratification, whatever. We'll just spell it out and then we'll be done with that. Okay.
That was the last future topic item.
Oh. We've done a good job keeping them. All right.
That's
Anything?
it.
Angela, are you still on?
Yes.
You have anything else?
No, sir.
Kathy?
No,
I don't have anything else. Anybody else have?
No, not at this time.
Okay. I don't see any hands, so I think we've done our job. Move to adjourn.
I move we adjourn.
I second.
Bye.
Thank you.